There is more than 4,000 PlayStation 2 games, and I'm attempting to beat every single one of them. And today we are playing Virtua Cop Elite Edition. Virtua Cop is a light gun shooter released in 1994 and made by Sega specifically for arcades. And just saying that it was made for arcades, you can probably imagine what kind of game it is. It's one of those machines where you have a screen, you have a couple guns, there's bad guys on the screen, and you shoot them. And I think we can all agree that those kind of games are pretty fun at an arcade. However, bringing them from an arcade to a home console system, I don't really see the point or the appeal. It just doesn't feel the same. The gameplay itself is really nothing special. It's a first-person on-rail shooter. The camera moves in specific ways that you don't control, and there's bad guys to shoot, you shoot them. There's civilians to not shoot, you don't shoot them. And that's all it is. All you have to do is shoot the enemies before they shoot you, so you don't lose your lives. If you lose all your health points and then your lives, then you get a game over. And this game, I beat very quickly. Virtua Cop Elite Edition is a bundle of Virtua Cop and Virtua Cop 2, and I beat both of the games in just over an hour, about an hour and 10 minutes it took me. And there really is no difference at all, honestly, between the two games. They felt like the exact same game. Virtua Cop 2 was a little different, where like there were scenes with where you're driving in a car, shooting at a car, and there's a couple areas where you could choose one way or another to go. But besides that, they're the same. All that this game is before you start, you pick one of 3 scenes to play through, and then you beat that whole scene, you kill all the enemies, you might have a little boss fight at the end, and then you go and beat the next scene. Do the same thing, and beat the next scene. Each of those 3 scenes are in different environments and have different looks to them, but the gameplay is the exact same. Like I said before, it's just shoot the enemies, don't shoot the civilians, don't get shot and die. And throughout the game, there are weapon pickups that if you shoot them, they allow you to use said weapon. And you can use those weapons until you take damage yourself. That's a cool thing. However, the different weapons, they're not any different. I mean, obviously it's a different gun, but I mean, the way that they're used, it's honestly the exact same. It's not like you do any more damage because everyone dies in one shot anyways. So there really is no point to them. Some of the machine guns have higher clip counts, but they really don't do anything. So once I realized that, I didn't really go for them anymore because they were kind of pointless. And honestly, there really isn't much more to say about the gameplay of this game. I mean, really, all you have to do is just look at the screen. Look what I'm showing you right now. And that perfectly encapsulates what this game is. It is just one of those arcade shooter games. And I don't want to say it's a bad game because it's not. It was a very quick game. Like I said, it only took me just a little over an hour, and I had fun with it, but probably because it was so short. The only problem with it is that I'm playing it on a home console with a controller. This game would be much better if I had a gun at an arcade. Games like this really have no reason, in my opinion, to be played on console. It loses all of its appeal and all of the fun of it when it's not at an arcade where you're physically holding a gun shooting the screen. And also, unexpectedly, there really is no story to this game. While I was playing it, the only kind of story I could gather is that you as a character, you're part of the police and you're shooting bad guys. That's it. According to the wiki, this is the story. I'll just read word for word for you. A detective in the player's department uncovers an illegal gun running operation and traces it back to a powerful crime syndicate named Evil Incorporated. He compiles a large amount of evidence and is ready to take them down, but he is discovered and assassinated. Some of the evidence manages to make its way back to headquarters, and a special task force is put on the case. The policemen Michael Rage Hardy and James Smarty Cools must face an organization led by Joe Fang and his followers Kong, the King, and the Boss. That's the whole story, apparently. Which, even with that explanation, doesn't really add anything. I mean, it's not like I expected a game like this to have a story at all, but, you know, I'm just saying, there's nothing to that story. But again, I can't really fault the game for that because you don't have stories to games like this in arcades. It's just all you do at an arcade, you put your coins in the machine and you start shooting things. You don't care about the story at all. So not that it really matters. I just wanted to point it out. And also, to be fair, I did put the game on easy mode and I gave myself as many lives and health as possible. So that might be why I beat it so quickly and it was so easy. I never even game over once. I went through the whole thing without a problem. So maybe that made me have a less positive opinion on the game. But also, to be fair to myself, I'm trying to beat so many games, I have to give myself some sort of leeway to to make things easier for myself, because otherwise I will have absolutely no chance of beating this many games. So please forgive me, but it's what I did. All right, don't make fun of me. I'm not bad. I could have beaten it on the hard difficulties, probably, but I just want to do it easy so I could beat the game. Okay. Sorry. And to be honest, there really isn't much more to say about this game. To summarize it, all you have to do to imagine what this game is and what it feels like to play is just imagine an arcade where there's a game that has a big screen and some guns, and there's bad guys shooting you. You shoot them back. It doesn't matter the theme of the game. It doesn't matter what the actual game is. Just imagine that concept, and you can imagine hundreds, if not thousands, of different types of arcade games like that. It doesn't stand out in terms of the arcade games, in my opinion. So it's just a game that exists, honestly. So I'm gonna leave it off with a rating. The story, basically non-existent. Not that it really needs a story, but there kind of is one, but it doesn't really do anything. It's just a thing of you're a good guy, kill bad guy. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10 because it doesn't add anything, but there at least is sort of a story. And the gameplay, like I said, is very basic. There really is no variation between the whole game or the 2 games for that matter. It's just the same thing for an hour. Not like I didn't have fun with it. I did have fun, but only because it was so quick. If it was any longer than an hour, I would have gotten bored of it. But also the fact that I can only beat it in an hour probably doesn't mean it's the greatest game in the world. It's just a game that exists. I'll say it again. It's just a game that I don't think really has any reason to exist. On consoles, for arcades, it's fine. But on console, on the PS2, there's no reason for it. I don't know why they decided they have to make a bundle of these games and sell it to people. There is no reason at all. So for all those reasons, I'm gonna give the gameplay a 3 out of 10. Again, not that it's necessarily a bad game. It's just kind of no reason for it. It's just a game that I played and I'll forget about it. So that's that. Obviously not a very long video today, but it wasn't a very long game. So that kind of makes sense. Let me know in the comments if you agree with my rating for this game, if you even ever played it or heard of it. Also, let me know what games you'd like to see me play. And also, let me know. I'm sorry, I'm asking a lot from you guys. Let me know if you like these kinds of videos. Do you prefer the videos where I show the whole game and what's happening throughout the whole game, so it's a longer video? Or do you guys like the talking videos where I display the game and talk about it for a little bit? Or do you like a mix of both? Please let me know, because I'm curious. I would like to know so I can give you guys the best content I can, you know? It's what I do. I'm for the people. No more asking comments from you guys, okay? All I ask now, okay, and I'm demanding more. A like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let's reach 1 billion subscribers by the end of the year. We're almost there. We're actually so close. So I appreciate if you would help support the cause. If we stick together, we can do it. Share this video with your mother. Ask her to subscribe to the channel. All right. That's it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. If you made it all the way to the end, I love you, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you will have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.